We are Ruka again. Right, we are visiting the place from our memory. See, I knew one of the girls would be the one to go through here. Alright, let's start. Fallen rocks block the path. There's a small hole. It might be possible to crawl through. Well, in you go. Although I feel like if she had been here, below zero would have won. And there would not have been a tie. Always go left. Type 90 film. Boy, I'm terrified. I know there's a way to... Hi, COP. That's fair. I mean, to be fair, if you actually want to see Nevi spooked, below zero is the correct option. Because I am definitely spooked in below zero. I see you up there. That's also fair, COP. I also want to see the end of this one, so, you know, I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh boy. Tape 90 film. Tape 90 film and a sacred water? Note left by fishermen.
Your land is doomed.
Hello, Dreamy. How are you? Star Rail not holding your attention anymore? Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We are playing Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. If spooky games are not your things, this is not the game for you. We are fighting ghosts to the camera. Oh, that's fair enough, Dreams. I guess being an adult is important. She is coming. Everyone who saw her blossomed. That woman, that woman, that woman, that woman, that woman, that woman. We came down here to get away from her, but she's coming. Her face, face, face. Can't see face, 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 can't see face. Being an adult does suck. But at the same time, there are really nice things about being adults too. Like, nobody can tell me I can't have a muffin for breakfast that's, you know, double chocolate and stuff. Except my own body. My own body can tell me I'm not allowed. God, the way she just, like, came in out of nowhere and was crying, that... Uh-oh. Oh. Are there two? Still sounds like she's over this way. There she is. She might have me pinned here. Oh, she does. Back up. Trying to get her to attack so we could just get the fatal flame, but she is not being friendly. It's more like she kept choosing like the wall specific spots to come from, which isn't great. So I would never speedrun the Fatal Frames, just because the atmosphere is too much for me. I love them. I love them too much to do that. Um, see, so that's where we came from. There's nowhere to go to the right, so it's gotta be somewhere over here to the left. But so I have watched like some of the first 3 speed runs, right? Okay, nothing to see there. And they rely very heavily on Fatal Frames to get through things really quickly. But like the cameras load so slow. In 4, I don't know how you would do any of that. Oh, no, because I remember we came back that way. Maybe I do need to go this way. There it is. There's the run. I'm like, I know there's technically a run button. Oh, I just didn't even realize this opened up. I thought this was a dead end over here. Okay, my bad. In fact, her camera's so slow at charging, we're going to up her charging speed. Where was that? Where did you just reveal an item? Must have been down here. Does anyone else feel like it's about time for a boss fight? Especially we keep seeing Sayaka, the... Oh! 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 I should have known when the screen went gray that it was her. Can't say her name in vain, and here she is. Great. I wanted that item. So, funnily enough, HPG, after I figured out that the characters gasp as soon as you start holding the button if they're gonna get jumped, my anxiety suddenly stopped. But yeah, it is giving us too much stuff. The Rogetsu Primeval Passage. Somebody remind me after I read this to make sure I have a stone mirror on Ruka. On the Isle of Rogetsu, there exists a cavern called the Primeval Passage. Controller. This cavern hath been a training place for maidens since Byakuya, being the ancestor of the Vestals who holds concords with the moon. Controller. Heads a vision in this cavern whilst at her training. Entering the cavern where no light reaches, the maiden retained her own essence whilst cleansing her mind of all things of the world, becoming empty and dying and returning to this world in rebirth, thus being the training of the Rogetsu Primeval Passage. Many of the maiden women who will lose their mind, as only few can withstand the training and obtain spiritual concourse. Ye shall not let those women unfit to be a maiden undertake training in the Primeval Passage. Thank you, HPG. Oh, right, it's a mirror stone in this one. It's a sacred mirror in the first 3 games. Okay, good, we do have one. 8 Type 90 film, that's terrifying. This is true, Jack. The sprint speed does look and feel a lot like a person power walking to the bathroom when they really need to pee. Drive safe, Lennon.
One second. Do you want lunch?
I'm sure if you want to get some.
Do you want Little Caesars?
Sure.
Okay.
So the reason that we were looking for the Mirror Stone is if we are about to fight Sayaka is a boss, and final bosses And fatal frames are always insta-kills if they touch you. Note left by Islander. It's all because of that damned mask. That mask isn't a thing of this world. It belongs to another place. What kind of disaster has that mask brought to this island? It has brought about the Day of Tranquility. Everyone lives yet becomes as the dead. You absolutely must not look upon that face. I would really like a save point so we could get some more Type 14 film, honestly. Hooray, Dreamy. What did you just find? Did you reveal something through the wall? Are we fighting? Yep. Forever. So we're gonna have to do this with Type 7 film. Could you, I don't know, attack for me? The fatal frame would make this much quicker. way she ducks, you can never get a full sequence with her. Somehow, even though it was on her, it didn't get her? Ah, fucking hell. I'm pretty confident we're at boss fight time. Eight type 90 shots, huh? 8 type 90 shots. Regetsu Kagura Chronicle. Accompanied by a maiden known as a guardian, I shall observe one of the most important Kagura festivals in the country and test out the camera obscura. This Regetsu Kagura starts as a gentle dance and becomes more and more intense. It is said that, at the climax, many people collapse from the intoxicating excitement. Some also suffer from a condition known as moonlust at the time of the Kagura. This moonlust may be caused by the soul not returning completely after becoming one with the spirits during the trance state of the Kagura. It may also be caused when the soul returns but has changed. As the guardians are of a bloodline that is easily possessed by spirits, they undergo training before the Kagura. I have heard the legends of the guardians, and they are most fascinating. They say that, to the dead, the souls of the living appear like bundles of noise called moon sounds, which are different for everyone. The moon sound becomes higher when one is angry, trembles when one is confused, and becomes lower when one is sad, but its music never changes. However, if a person suffers from moonlust, their moon sound becomes distorted and broken. As superstitions go, the idea that people are made of music is an attractive one. There are more to the legends of the Guardians. The maidens themselves have the role of playing various melodies in order to preserve the proper moon sounds. These melodies cannot cure moonlust, but they are said to be able to treat various conditions. The idea of curing disease through prayer is not unusual, but even in my extensive research of the supernatural, I have yet to hear of direct healing through music. The guardian maidens say that they can hear my moon sound, and that it's a pleasant one. Despite some strange things, all of the priestesses have a surprisingly modern mindset and are kind, intelligent, and beautiful. I do wish they could accompany me to my next destination. If he's testing out the camera obscura, that is Kunihiko Aso, also known as Misaki's ancestor. So having them both installed at the same time is, not super feasible with the way I do my games. I saw Pounce asking you to teach him how to play Star Rail. Oh, I guess this is our home. Can I have a save point? I would like some Type 14 film, please. I bet this is Ruka's house. Her family has been the mask makers for the Kagura for so long, it makes sense they would have access to the primeval passage from the house. Kind of like how the two primary families in Fatal Frame 2 have direct access to the path that the twins are required to take. To Rigetsu Kagura visitors. The Rigetsu Kagura will be held tonight in the Temple of the Lunar Eclipse. Please come to the stage by 10 p.m. Note that during the performance, the door to the temple will be sealed and no one will be allowed in or out. The eclipse is expected to begin around midnight, after which time leaving your seat will be strictly prohibited. Also, all those who wish to watch the Kagura must receive a mask at Shugen Temple and wear it at all times during the performance. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe this is the temple and not her house? Was her house the temple? That's not unusual. It's a save point. Oh, we could just start upgrading to... Oh, excuse me, we'll just start upgrading to Type 61 film. Yeah, never mind. We'll just start upgrading to Type 61 film. Oh, I would actually like to save as well, please. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, I just want those. Did we save? I still don't think we saved. We hadn't. We hadn't saved, by the way. Wait, so where are we? Temple of the Lunar Eclipse, okay. The noise coming from behind that door, I've heard it before. This is the stage where the Kagura dance was held. It does look like a boss arena, doesn't it? I don't think this is going to be the final boss arena. Because we know there's a hidden Kagura station where they used to do the rite of descent, and that's probably going to be. That's where Misaki was left after the last time we were playing as Misaki. That being said, I could fully see this being a boss arena for her father, since her father did a lot of this. This is the event we were kidnapped from. I didn't hear anything about the 5 organs dying as well, but... Uh-oh. I'm so glad we chose 61 film. Oh, God, get it off, get it off, get it off. Okay, how many children ghosts are actually involved in this? At least 2 children. Okay, this is not okay. Might have to get rid of her organs first. Oh, come on. Like, I couldn't even see her. Why did you not pick up the camera like I told you to? Please, put up the goddamn camera. We got 2 of them. Great. Small children ghosts are the worst, by the way. What the fuck? How am I supposed to defend against that if it's allowed to grab me from under the ground? Every other time they've given a ghost that ability, they give you the ability to, you know, see that it's coming. I need one of the organs has to go, at least. Preferably both. Nearby. I should be able to go and get more healing items. Is that both of them or just one? Looks like both of them. Nope! Oh, because of course there's 5. What the fuck? Anybody have any idea how many small ghosts there are again? Because I can tell there's at least 2 again. Why did that miss both of them? It was on the woman's chest. It should have at least hit her. No. No. Come on. God, this game is... You can tell this game was on the Wii originally. I can't even move. I'm just surrounded. That one's down. Okay. So the organs just keep respawning. Not okay. Although I guess this would be 5th, huh? there's just no way to tell when she's just going to choose to attack and when she's not. So I have no choice but to just chip her away.
私はあの日祭りの最中に連れ去られ、この奥にずっとずっと奥、深く深く
I'm glad we didn't lose the Mirror Stone. There have not been very many of those for me to see. So, you know. Glad we didn't lose it. Get off my Type 61 film because I don't want to lose it. Is that a little doll? I know there are Hoshizuki dolls here, I just don't know where. That is exactly what time it is, HPG. Also, we're supposed to investigate the inside of the house, and there's more on this side of the house that we didn't check out yet. Oh, also, I should probably be clear. When I'm buying that film, I'm not buying them one at a time. I'm buying boxes of film. So that's why it was only 18 of them I was allowed to buy before I maxed out, you know? Huge wooden gate with a large bar. It's much too heavy to be lifted by one person. Fuck was that noise outside?
Hey, what you doing?
Playing spooky games.
Ah, run!
It's okay. Oh, well, he's gone. I was gonna let him know that he missed the boss fight with 5 children ghosts and, you know, the 6th adult ghost, but he's gone, so. So, what conclusion is that, Dreamy? Oh no. I mean, also, oh yes, because Type 0 film is... How much of that did it give me? 2 shots. Type 0 is the absolute strongest film possible in a Fatal Frame game, Dreams. You use it only for final bosses, full stop. There's so little of it that anytime I see it, it's a little terrifying, you know? And that's also the very first bit of Type 0 I've seen on all of the characters. Which leads me to believe Ruka will be the one who actually finishes the game. I was gonna say, that's our father. Was that father just now? Her father, by the way, is the one who broke her mind and put her basically into the hospital. 3 gotchas installed is Dreamy. Dreamy, I'm concerned. That's us. altar is cordoned off with ceremonial ropes. Some kind of ritual must have taken place here. Yeah, and you were the subject. Oh god. Oh god, no. Secrets of the Shugen Temple. The mask of the vessel must have inside it a face removed from a deceased person who buddeth not. That face, being placed in the Shugen Temple, must bathe in the light of the moon for one night. In the chamber of the mask artisan, the face is peeled off the body of the deceased, and then so tanned. All the while, the moon's light must shine upon it. Crap, we're still... Oh, there's a door over here. Father was always in there. Alright. So I'm guessing we need a key. But that does confirm for me that her home is also the temple. Son of a bitch. My filament was still blue. Charge fast, and then we're gonna work on the power of her camera next. I agree, HPG, I did. Oh. Okay, well I guess we'll see who we get to play as next. Misaki's unconscious. I don't know if we'll be seeing Misaki again. Like, when you're gone for a long time, they kept the spooky... While investigating Haibara Infirmary, Choshiro discovers the procedures performed on its patients were both inhumane and illegal. They were being used as test subjects by director Shigeto Haibara to some unknown end. Shigeto's son, Yo, was also complicit in these crimes. But why was Shigeto so obsessed with finding a cure for Moonlight Syndrome? The biggest clue so far is the Rogetsu Kagura ceremony. With the Kagura being the cause of Moonlight Syndrome in so many patients, the Haibaras believed that its masks and music held the key to a cure. The Kagura was also being held on the day of the girl's disappearances 10 years ago. Is this more than just a coincidence? And who is the woman in the disturbing picture painted by one of the patients of Rogetsu Hall? 'Cause I'm bad at them, Zan. I've actually been considering adding them recently. 'Cause I do actually want to get better about exercising more frequently and stuff. Just, yeah, I hadn't gotten to that point yet. I don't want to go out to the pond, personally. 2 years after the last festival, I came here in pursuit of Haibara. I saw that woman and I can't remember after that. You what? You saw her? Dude, you really are a dead man. Yugo Magaki's painting notes 2. Hello, Flame. The visions continue to bring me more and more masterpieces, and since I have come to Rogetsu Hall, they have only increased in the beauty of their finality. For instance, take my piece entitled 5 Girls Seeking Light. It depicts those naive and foolish girls crying for help while oblivious to their crime, a mixture of hope and despair, the weight of the task with which they are burdened. Such beautiful girls. This piece can truly be called the embodiment of my visions. And now the visions spread endlessly before my eyes, and then there is nothing. These visions are the flowers of salvation. Yes, they bring about the salvation that we have been waiting for. We will all be saved by our own annihilation. Bright, blinding annihilation will bloom over this land. All filth and dirtiness will blossom. Stop ye and witness the flower woman. See her face filled with the beauty of annihilation. The face with no face, the flower of annihilation. Come, 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 come. Your world is bloomed. If I'd known I was supposed to be going into the gallery, I'd have gone through the other door. Because there's 2 doors into Magaki's room. Black Notebook 3. I think this is Yo Haibara's notebook. How long will my sister be asleep? I've tried everything to cure her. I've dirtied my hands with illegal, unethical experiments. I even performed the rite of descent, the ceremony that legends say brought about the Day of Tranquility. But the rite failed, and now my sister is trapped in limbo, halfway between life and death. What went wrong? What was missing? Why did I come all this way? It would be easier for me if I could just forget all of this. The only hope I have left is in this painting. Everyone else is frightened of it, but standing before it, I feel a sense of peace and calm. My sister will awaken. One day, she will awaken. Rogetsu Hall B1F, okay. That's where we are. Path of purification. Oh. A key for the basement. That's where that woman came from. What could be in there? Oh, indeed, what could be in there, my friend? Nothing good. These 5 girls. This looks like that place underneath the infirmary. And we're just not gonna comment on the fact that there's now a wheelchair behind you, my man? Nothing? No?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh, he's not dead yet, Zan. Unfortunately, I can't... Can I get it back? A large picture of a woman in a red kimono. Her face has been blacked out with paint, masking her expression. Great. I know whose wheelchair that is. A picture hangs on the wall. The surface is worn from exposure, rendering it unrecognizable. Son of a... Are you aggressive? Yep. Is it just you, or do you have your doll, too? Oh, she's blossoming. Yeah, so... Her name is Kaguri. She was a twin. Sounds like her family didn't believe in twins. They hid her away as a shameful thing. She desperately wanted to be one with her twin, and eventually her twin kills herself, from the lore we have so far. Yes, because this guy is not spiritually powerful enough for a camera to 1D. A day of piercing sunshine. I was sitting on the veranda in the courtyard when it appeared. It came up the steps, and the air in the courtyard froze. The one with no face, the one who is dead yet walks. The one with no face looked at a man standing in the garden. His face was destroyed. Those who saw his face had their faces destroyed, and the one with no face went inside the hall as though nothing had happened. It begins. For the first time in my life, I, who was born to die, felt a rush of exhilaration. It begins. It has begun. I feel that nervous feeling of anticipation, like a child feels before their first trip away from home to a faraway, unfamiliar place. Let's go a little further than usual for today's walk, somewhere we haven't been in a while. Shall we head to the beach? The we she's talking about, she pushed around a doll, made to resemble her twin. A full human-sized doll as well, just in case y'all didn't get to see those boss fights. Oh, I need to put the camera back on. Let's see, we are on the 3rd floor. Didn't he get a key right before we left his section last time? Don't you have just a random ass key on you now, too? Yeah, this small key. I have no idea what it's used for. We never found out. We're gonna save again, mostly because every time I've gone through this door with Ruka, we've gotten attacked by Sakuya? Sakuya, not Sayaka. Sayaka is Danganronpa. Seriously, my man? Oh, they want us to go through the courtyard. That makes more sense, I suppose. How do I get out to the courtyard again? That way. Oh, that does seem like a lot to try and work around, huh, Zan? So I guess this is his memory? Oh! Oh, this is what we're doing. Well, that was way easier than I was expecting. There's supposed to be a doll in this pool somewhere? I couldn't see it with the cameras, so that's why we're using him. Except I don't see one with him either. Well, yeah, we wouldn't want... Obviously, we wouldn't want your grandparents or your grandmother to hurt herself further. just walk through this gap? No. I'm so confused. Where is this thing? There it is. We finally got it at just the right angle. Oh, he already has a mirror stone. At least we know where there's a second mirror stone, because I'm sure we're gonna need it. Small torii gate in a state of disrepair. There's an offertory box at its base. Oh! I was right, it is Sayaka. Where was I getting Sakuya from this time then? So 10 years ago, this guy was a cop. He was chasing Yohaibara to question him about the mysterious disappearances of a bunch of his patients. He happened to be here at the time of the disappearances. The mother of Ruka asked him to find her. He did, and then apparently he came back 2 years later and saw Sayaka. And somehow got off the island again? and didn't die, and now he's back. He's doomed. He's absolutely doomed, by the way. Like, I don't see how he gets out of this game alive at this point. This is like his third time fucking with... I wonder if I can unlock the door up here. We're just gonna go check that real quick. Sweet. There's a save point over here. Well, so that door isn't locked for Ruka or Misaki. Or wasn't locked for Ruka or Misaki. They both had the key. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure Misaki ever came down here. That might have just been Ruka. I'm about to get attacked. Didn't expect it to be Sayaka again. We'll read this in a little bit, once the noise goes away. Oh, it's because her name is Sakuya. Sayaka is the mother. Earlier in my shift, I dozed off and had a decidedly vivid dream. In the dream, I was standing in front of that door, the one behind which she lies deep in sleep, safely locked away. I think I hear something. I listen hard. There it is, very faint. What is it? A breeze blowing? Breathing? No, it's someone singing. Suddenly, the door starts to open. Behind that door is supposed to be my patient, a woman lying asleep on the verge of death, supposedly. The door, which should have been securely locked, opens with a sickening screech. Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! I shouldn't look, but I can't help myself. I peer through the crack in the door. Eyes. Dull, red eyes. What is it? I don't understand. What is that face? What is it? I don't know if it was a fake attack or if because I went into my menu to put on the to take off the camera lens, it like freaked out for a second. I don't know what happened. There's usually a fight here because there's a guard at this door, but we'll see. Okay, I think... Oh, crap. I think Lena just got back, so... Yep. So... As soon as this cutscene finishes... Oh yes, that would be Astrid, Zan. Astrid has decided she is, in fact, welcome to come down stairs, so she spends a lot of time down here now. Note by Court Guardian. Preparation for harvesting is complete, but the chief has yet to give his permission. We must obey the legend. If there be one who has budded, harvest ye the face of the corpse. Tear it off, for without a face they cannot blossom. We are forbidden from harvesting as long as she continues to breathe, but who would say that this woman is really alive? True, she still has breath in her, but just barely. I'm working on it, Zan. A frosty atmosphere envelops her, freezing the air in one's lungs, and that burning smell that clogs the nostrils, nothing can mask it. But she's lasted long in this state. Too long, I think. She is as the dead, and the time has come to harvest. We are under instructions not to touch her, not to call her name, but I can feel my fear take hold of me. We must harvest this woman's face. We must harvest this woman's face. I don't know how much longer I can suppress this urge to act. So the court guardians, per our knowledge, they're maidens who are particularly strong spiritually.
霧島さん、
さやかさん、どうして？
その仮面のかけらをあの子に渡してください。大切なものです。
でもルカちゃんがどこにいるのか。
あの場所です。あなたが昔ルカを見つけた場所。もうあまり時間がありません。お願いします。
さやかさん。
I can't tell if
霧島
she...
さん、またあなたに助けられましたね。
Oh. In case any of you were like, she wasn't saying Choshiro, she wasn't. She was saying Kirishima, which is his last name. She might have... No, that's fine, Dreams. You can just ignore it. There'll be other outfits and stuff. She might have died. We're pretty sure she's spiritually powerful. She could just be, like, projecting herself here for him. Or she could have died and is using the last of her strength. Note from someone. The moon reflected. The moon. A deep, silent forest. There is nothing. Let us meet again. Let us meet again. HPG! Thank you very much for gifting a sub to Fee. And, well, Fee, they didn't harvest her face, it sounds like, and that seems to be the problem. Various medicines, syringes, and vials are laid out on the desk. The medicine labels indicate that they're used to treat psychiatric conditions. I mean, to be fair, they're supposed to harvest them after they're dead. Like, they're not supposed to be killing people, but... But as was pointed out in the note, Sakuya was pretty much already dead. And because they didn't harvest her face, she blossomed, so... Yeah, that's where Maniac's got it. Like, if you're so spiritually powerful that you're staying on the border of life and death, there's probably a different problem. Apparently this room is still glitched. Uh-oh. Oh shit, she's in gray. We are not able to fight her right now. Oh, please don't be right in front of me. She did. She jumped ahead of us. What a bitch. We're okay, though. She wasn't in the save room. Exactly, Maniac. Alive is fine. Being dead, fine, but, you know, not great, not ideal. Anything else, very much not okay. Okay, oh, right, it's... Which room is it that lets us... Do I have to? I probably do need the points. Not for him. I don't really care about him having points. The girls, though. Ooh! I love that that phone is just constantly ringing. Yeah, your sister is the day of tranquility, basically, at this point. So, if any of you have ever played a Fatal Frame before, you generally know that whomever the boss ghost is didn't really deserve whatever happened to cause them to do that. We probably also could have gone through I think I missed her. Probably could have gone through the director's office again, but I didn't really feel like going all that way. Well, we could just come this way. That's Soya, Ruka's father. stupid flashlight has like a glacial reload time.
お母さんに頼まれてきた。もう安心だ。これを。灰原。
It can't be. Okay. He's not dead. I fully expected that cutscene to end with his death. Yeah, it's always the suffering of the innocent, too. Both 1 and 3 involved the death of someone who literally had done nothing wrong, which caused their maidens to freak out. 2 was a little bit different, but...
霧島鬼ごっこ結構面白かったな。でももう終わりだ。もう終わりにしよう。
Oh. Kirishima's going over the roof, isn't he? Chat, we might be going over the edge of a building here. Just fair warning.
ごっこはおしまいだ。全部なくなるんだ。俺もあんたも。
Alright, we're all going off. Wait. Wait. Wait a minute.
こういうことだったのか。
Okay, so she did die of her illness since we've been gone. That might have been the kindest death I've ever seen a guy suffer in a fatal frame. And at least he gets to be happy in his afterlife, since he gets to be with Sayaka. Back to Ruka. Exploring the cavern underneath Haibara Infirmary, where she and the other kidnapped girls were taken, Ruka discovers steps leading even deeper underground. Following them, she arrives at the stage where the Rogetsu Kagura was performed, the place she was taken from 10 years previously to become an organ in a separate ritual dance. Lost in her memories, Ruka sees her father, Soya. She follows him and finds herself at the Yomitsuki residence, the house where she was born. Yeah, Maniac, like, I'm just gonna point out that poor K, like, K in 3, that poor man did nothing wrong. An aged, painted scroll hangs in the alcove. The picture is difficult to make out. Oh yeah, she doesn't know she's an orphan yet. Ooh, free 61 film. Quilt on the floor that seems to have something underneath it. Lineage of the House of Yomitsuki. For generations, the House of Yomitsuki has been known for its artisans of the masks used in the Rogetsu Kagura. The family was originally involved in traditional ceremonies in a more general fashion. However, the first of the Yomitsukis to become a mask artisan was Soen. Unlike the masks made by other artisans to represent gods or ritual roles, Soen's masks had the symbolic function of holding the souls of the dead. Through the generations of Yomotsuki, family prospered and produced many artisans, bringing us to the 7th generation and the ultimate Yomotsuki mask artisan, Soetsu. In Soetsu's time, the masks of the House of Yomotsuki were held to have become as death and soul and were the souls themselves. They became the pride of Rogetsu Isle, even being presented to the Emperor of Japan himself. Unfortunately, at this point in the historical record, the disaster called the Day of Tranquility obscures our knowledge of Soetsu's life. And so, the details of his death failed to be passed down to modern generations. 2 generations after Soetsu, the family line was restored by Sogen, and the mask artisanship of the House of Yomatsuki was revived. Did I make sure there wasn't a doll in here? I didn't, because there is. Okay, we'll come back to that. We have discovered, Maniac, that this one... that this character will probably be the one to finish the game, because she's the one it's giving Type 0 film to. Alright, we have to find a mask with a charm. Okay, so that's the mask we need to take a photo of. She left something behind that she wanted to give us. Shoe cupboard with a moon sculpture on top of it.
ルカ、帰ったの？お帰りなさい。
Two dolls are displayed in glass cases on top of the wardrobe. They are exquisite, but one doll's face is obscured by its long hair. Secrets of the House of Yomotsuki. Know ye of the House of Yomotsuki. The purpose of the rite of descent is to reach the hallowed realm, being the path from the origin of souls and that which they walk when they return to. It is the moonlit sacred place. The portal to the hallowed realm is the mask of the Yomotsuki artisan, being the mask of the lunar eclipse. The mask of the lunar eclipse hath no form, as it doth symbolize the moon, being the form of the souls of the dead, and it may also be that mask which consumeth that moon. Deceased souls led by the moon don the mask, and, becoming void, so becometh the living deceased. To see the hallowed realm as is dying and becoming a spirit, thus the only way for the living to reach the hallowed realm is through the donning of the mask of the lunar eclipse. Peeling mask is enshrined in the altar. Small mortuary tablets sit on either side of it. What does Mother want to give us? I can hear the sound of piano playing. It must be coming from my room. That was apparently not our room. The song I used to practice. Mother taught me this melody. I can just about remember. According to the score, it should sound like this. Oh no. Thankfully, it'll light up for me. Nope, that's... Damn it. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Like, I know it's wrong every time, and I still just keep pressing it. Why did I do that? I know this song. I've heard it before.
そう上手ね。ねえルカ、もっと上手に弾けるようになったらルカにあげたいものがあるの。
The problem is, of course, I'm not playing on an Xbox controller. And I don't understand why people put their games out and they're like, yeah, obviously everybody's gonna use an Xbox controller, but everybody's like, no, why would I do that? Steam provides better support for other controllers. What do you want? What are you looking at, Ruka? What is going on? Ooh, Ruka's diary. Mommy told me something today. She said I was born from Mommy and Daddy, and Mommy and Daddy both had a Mommy and Daddy too. It goes like that all the way back. Everybody is connected, and all those connections lead to me. All of those people died, but it's not sad because thanks to all of them, I'm here now. There were so many connections that brought me here, so I'm a very special girl. And because it works the same for everybody else, they're all special boys and girls too. So we should all be friends. What a sweet way to handle, like, death of family and whatnot, huh? I said that means Mommy is a special girl and Daddy is a special boy too, so I'll be friends with them. She laughed when I said that. I'm really happy that Mommy and Daddy are connected. I'm happy that their connection will never go away. Yeah. About that, kiddo. About that. Did you think I forgot you? 'Cause I didn't forget you. I didn't forget it, but it's apparently not actually one of them. Yes, Astrid? Yes, Astrid? Hi. Hi. Oh, nice try. She doesn't purr as loudly as Baby, so I don't know if you guys will ever get to hear her purr. But I have obtained the Astrid. She's not really a snuggle kitty yet, but we'll get there. There you go. Yeah, you want to lay down? Lay down, be a lap kitty. No? You just want a little attention? Is that all? Okay. Goodbye. It was nice seeing you. Letter to Soya. Dear Soya, I remember that you once expressed a great interest in a melody you heard me singing. I thought I would write to tell you more about it. The melody is called the Moon Song. You may not have realized this, but I am a descendant of the Guardian Maidens. There are no longer any such maidens in existence, nor is their code still followed. In fact, the old moon organ is about the only remnant of them left on the Rogetsu Isle. I had not intended to keep this a secret from you, but I had my reasons for not telling you about it as soon as we met. The Guardian Maidens are thought of as loners, never speaking to or having any association with others. I didn't want you to see me that way. The reason I am writing to you now is that I wanted you to know about my family's history before I cast off their name and joined the house of Yomatsuki. As you know, the people on this island have always thought of the moon as representing the form of the soul. It is revered as the place from whence all souls come, and the place from where they ultimately return. But the moon both waxes and wanes. The role of the Guardian Maidens is to play moon sounds in accordance with the phase of the moon, resonating with and protecting the souls of the people. According to the legends of the Guardian Maidens, everyone has a different moon sound. The sound is very faint, but like the oscillation of a crystal, it stays the same their whole life. On their own, each of our moon sounds is faint and weak. This is why we were taught to resonate our songs together. If your moon sound and mine can resonate together for eternity, I will know no greater happiness. Sayaka Minazuki. Okay, so she went back to her maiden name then, when she and Ruka fled. This is what was so important to her. I'm sure there was a display stand for this mirror. Secrets of the Guardians. The moon song is passed down only in the line of the Guardians, being taught from one maiden to the next. Give to those that learn it the Guardian's mirror, so that if the song becometh lost to time or memory, or be interrupted, they, reflecting the light of the moon in the mirror, may know it once more.
それはあなたのものよ。
How many spirit stones do I have? Not enough! Fair,
あなたは私が
Janice.
守るから。
It seems to represent the phases of the moon. Okay. Okay, so I get the feeling that score will come up later, and it'll warn me then. And I really hope that it's not one of those things where if you screw it up once you die, because we're gonna lose a lot then. Quilts have collapsed and are blocking the door. There's a mask there. You know the horrible thing? Is Soya definitely used Ruka for it because he knew. Oh! There were two? I disagree. He didn't die. Why didn't he die from that? Oh, wait. The fight with the vessel and the 5 organs took all of my sacred water, so we need to keep ourselves up on herbal meds. I don't know, HPG. I don't think so. Oh, jeez, I can't believe we got away from that. Nope. Okay. This is a problem. How did it miss that fatal frame? He was still in my screen. Seriously? Again with it? I don't know how it's missing. I don't know if you guys seem to see how and why it's suddenly deciding you're missing when it's like in my screen and... They can't block it with their arms. That's not... They can't... I don't know. Yeah, those assistants are little bitches and I don't like them. Because that's all I can assume is that they're assistants. That they're Soya's assistants. Because we know they're not Soya. They're not wearing his nice formal robes. Oh wait, I should buy more meds while we're here. How much type 90 do we have now? "16 shots of type 90 film. I don't want to use it on Soya. I would like to keep it for when I inevitably run out of shots of zero film. It's open. Might have to use some of the 90 on Soya, but I don't want to. Masks on the shelves. They're all exquisitely made and almost have a sense of life about them. One of them has a patterned piece of paper attached to it. This old-fashioned score represents musical notes as moons. And a note from Ruka's father. The entrance to the Temple of Tsukiyomi, where the rite of descent is performed, is closed and entry is forbidden. A certain moon sound must be played in order to open the temple, but it has been lost to history. However, I found an old music score in the Haibara archives. They said they used Professor Aso's camera obscura to reconstruct the score from a burned remains of a document. Cool. Fuck's sake.
月はみの面があれば 全てのものを救うことができるはずだ。
Where the fuck is this Ochizuki doll? Soya's notes. Dr. Haibara has been asking me why the mask of the lunar eclipse brought about the Day of Tranquility. The answer is simple. The mask of the lunar eclipse forged by Soetsu caused the vessel to blossom because he failed to create it perfectly, and it activated forbidden areas of the mind. The true mask of the lunar eclipse causes the vessel to lose all sense of self and become void for a time, during which the depths of the mind open the spirit road. The path to the origin of souls, the hallowed realm, will be opened. By reaching the hallowed realm, the soul of the vessel, which had become as naught, returns from naught again. Dr. Haibara had already performed many experiments to see how wearing of masks affects the mind. I think I will ask him to assist me in forging the mask of the lunar eclipse. What reason could he have to refuse me? Organ mask and decoding key. It tried to grab me. It tried. I think it was that door it wanted us to go through, not continue where the girls were pointed. Wait, what?
私はあの日祭りの最中に連れ去られ、この奥にずっとずっと奥、深く深く
Oh, not again. together. They come at you in teams of 2. That's apparently how they do. They're asking for help, by the way. Why did it turn me backwards away from where... What is wrong with my controllers? Stop this! So there should be one more coming up. There are 5 total organs, not including us as the special organs for the forbidden ritual. The ornament on the altar moved when the organ mask was placed on it. Globes with moon patterns are arranged on the altar. Is this the moon organ? Oh. Don't mind me, I'm just writing down the puzzle code thingy. Well, one of them anyway, because there are two. Wait. Wait, didn't we pick up... Didn't we pick up a score? Where... Whatever. We've got the one that was on the wall, so that's fine. So we needed to use that one and not hers. Hers is different. Path of Ruin. What a heartwarming and welcoming name, huh?
さあ、こっちだ。
Still don't think that's enough. It is not. We need 15 more. 15 more blue stones. Oh, well, they're gone. Okay, I said I needed blue spirit stones. Blue. Yeah. This is where we left Misaki. This is fucking boss fight central right here. This is final boss area. Well, because it's the area that the ritual failed at. That's why. I think that.
いうことだ。念を打ち損じたか、そうや。完成していたはずだ。なぜだ。あの場所に連れて経過を見れば何かわかるかも。
Oh shit. Ah! Saki, you're the worst. My general rule of thumb with the final boss ghosts when they're attacking you before they're actually ready to be taken out is to just keep running straight until they leave you alone. Okay. Oh, we're gonna do this. Okay. I guess I could have checked my map. I knew it! There is another way out! I need to go through the other way. Wait, do I? No. No, we don't. We don't want to go through the. There is no other way out. Okay, we are in fact going the correct direction now. And I should have just kept coming this way after Sakuya finished chasing me out. Just keep doing whatever it is this thing that you call running, Ruka. Just keep doing this, yeah? Yeah. What am I supposed to do now? It does make sense that it was a little too early for the final fight, considering we had not put to rest Soa yet, and I feel like putting Soya to rest is going to be a very important part of Ruka's storyline here, you know? Okay, apparently we needed to grab the mask fragment first. Which, alright, fair enough. He carved off his face. Oh cool, we get to fight in the bigger room. I know I said I didn't want to use the Type 90 on this fight. I was wrong. We're not using the Type 0. That's being saved, but... Is he about to blossom? Ruka finally knows the truth. Her father, seeking to fulfill his destiny by completing the mask of the Lunar Eclipse, put organ masks on his own daughter and 4 other girls and had Sakuya dance as the vessel in the rite of descent. But the rite did not succeed. Ruka lost her memory and Sakuya fell into a death-like slumber. Until one day she awoke. Sakuya, who was never supposed to awaken, who could not awaken. The deaths of her friends, the mass disappearance of the islanders, it was all brought about by the obsessions of one man, Ruka's father, Soya. How can this tragic story be brought to an end? Can Ruka atone for her father's mistakes? The lunar eclipse is near, and Sakuya will bring destruction to all. Okay.